Hello, everybody. My name is Lance Barrel, or at least that's what I'm going with for now. And today we're going to be reacting and discussing the March 2025 Nintendo Direct. This really came out of nowhere. So here's the thing: I already did a reaction to the previous Direct from what was it? Was it February? And I was under the assumption that that was the last Nintendo Direct that we were gonna get for the Nintendo Switch, for the original Nintendo Switch. I was under the impression that that was it, and we wouldn't get any news on anything until Switch 2, and that includes like news on like titles that were announced for Switch, like Metroid Prime 4. But our logic, I assume they're gonna be well, not a cross-platform, like a multi-platform launch, like on Switch and Switch 2. So yeah, I gave a lot of thoughts in that video. If you want to check that out, I do have some thoughts still about this, because this is, once again, I thought the last Direct was gonna be the last, like, Nintendo Switch Direct, and from then on we'd get only Nintendo Switch 2 Directs, but that's not the case. We still have this one, and that does leave a lot of questions. So it's 36 minutes long, so not the longest Direct ever, but I'm still wondering like what they could announce, even like aside from Metro. I assume we're gonna get a full reveal for Metroid Prime 4, unless they're like, if they do if they announce they're doing like a full Direct for Metroid Prime 4. I don't know why they would, but I'm pretty sure they did, if I'm not mistaken, for Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. They kind of gave those games their own dedicated Directs. But I'm moving forward under the assumption that that will take up a good chunk, at least like 5 minutes, at least 5 or 7 minutes of this Direct. But that still leaves a lot of time, so I'm really wondering, what could they even announce? What is left to announce? Everything has come out. Every game that could ever exist has already come out. We just got a new Zelda. We just got like we just got Tears of the Kingdom. We just got Echoes of Wisdom. I haven't even played that yet. We just got Pikmin 4. Actually, technically Pikmin 4 came out like what, a year ago? 2 years ago? I think it was technically a year ago, but it was like in 2023. Which is crazy to think about, because I only just started playing it. I feel really embarrassed it took me this long to get into it. And then there's like, I don't know, there's like a few other games that released kind of recent. I get Epic Mickey Remake was kind of a recent game that came out. But like, that's not a first party. Like, what could Nintendo announce first party wise? Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see a partner showcase, but this is again a full Direct. So that leaves me wondering, what? What could you possibly show off? They already said they're not showing off anything Switch 2 related. I assume that means games launching for Switch 2, like the new Mario Kart. So I don't know. What speculation? I don't know. Would they announce new Virtual Console stuff? Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if they announced like a few new games for this current. Did I say Virtual Console? What do I mean? The Switch Online, the Switch Online service, emulators. Like, maybe they could announce some new, they're dropping a few new games, but I really don't see them announcing like a new console. What do you even call it? Like a new console library. I don't really see them doing that in a Switch Direct. I expect they would save like Nintendo DS for Switch 2. Stuff. Make people want to, get the money. Pay money for Switch 2 and get the shiny new Nintendo DS game support. And already, like, I'm just looking at the bar. I don't know if you can see it, but like the where's my mouse? I don't know if you can see my mouse, but the bar. I'm gonna try not to reveal anything, but like, there's a lot here, and like maybe it's mostly third-party stuff. But I am wondering, what could they announce? Like maybe we could get it would be weird. It'd be a really weird time to get another port. I guess it would be pretty cool if we got an announcement for Metroid Prime Echoes and Corruption remaster. I doubt it. I think we're only getting the first one. That kind of sucks because I'm new to the Metroid Prime series, that I fell in love with Prime 1 remake immediately. It's just such a good game. It's one of the best games on Switch. Maybe they could have. I don't know. We already got Pikmin. We got all the Pikmins. Zelda? Is Zelda Anniversary coming up? I don't. Did it already happen? I don't even remember. I think a Zelda Anniversary is coming up. But it's like, wouldn't they save like a port of Wind Waker or Twilight Princess for the new Switch? I don't know. Just one of those things. What would be really funny? Deltarune today. Like, Toby Fox has been very cryptic. No news on when Deltarune's coming out, just that it's coming this year. And supposedly, they were talking about like the console ports. I don't know if they're done already or the translations. Those were the things they were working on. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got like a Deltarune drop. It would be really funny, but also like, not that that's a safe guess, but it's like a third party guess. And I'm struggling to think of like, what could you even announce? Like, what's coming we don't already know about? Like, is Donkey Kong already out? Maybe they'll talk about Super Nintendo World. They'll be like, by the way, Donkey Kong level. There is the Zelda movie. Like, maybe they'll announce a Zelda movie direct. But it's like, I thought the Zelda movie's still like in early production. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But we haven't gotten news from it for a while. So that's kind of been at the back of my mind. I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's on the precipice of, because this is like for sure the last direct. Like the Nintendo Switch 2 direct is like in a week or two. We will know everything about Switch 2. That's kind of bonkers. But also, this is like the last. This is it. This is the last Nintendo Switch 1 direct. And it's a surreal feeling. I got something in my eye. It's a surreal feeling, and I don't know. What could they do? It says RP through M, so very curious. I don't think Nintendo's gonna announce any M-rated first-party titles, so we're probably gonna get a lot of third-party stuff. That's what I expect, but it's also weird to come at the like how much third-party support is there gonna be really at the end of the Switch's life? Like, we're already at the end. Like, what could they announce? It would be fun. It'd be impossible. Okay. But it would be really funny if they were like, Elden Ring. Not on Switch 2, Switch 1. Hyper compressed version of Elden Ring that runs at 480p. Dark Souls. I don't know. Is Dark Souls already on Switch? I don't know. I can't think of anything else to say. So, let me know in the comments what you think. You're watching this video, so you've probably already seen the direct. But let me hear your guesses for what you thought would be revealed or announced, and whether or not you were right. I'm trying to think of something, like go out on a limb and be right or wrong about something really funny. Deltarune's like the one thing. Metroid Prime 4 is like guaranteed. If there's no Metroid Prime 4, it's like, what are you even showing? Like, what else is there? DLC for Pikmin would be cool, but like, it's been 2 years. 2 years. Anyway. Let's watch the video. 30 minutes. Was that Paper Mario? That was like just a glimpse. That was just me hovering over it. But that was like brain, like deep memory. Like 1 millisecond frame perfect. That looked like Peach's castle. No, we're playing We're playing the Direct. That's something I should have got, because I was wondering if they would do a remake of Paper Mario 64. I would poo myself. I would if that happened, I would lose it. I would lose my mind. Oh yeah, there's probably gonna be a new Fire Emblem or in a new I should have safe guesses. Fire Emblem every year, not every year, but like you know, like it's always every other Direct there's a Fire Emblem, and then there's also gonna be probably like Dragon Quest. Because it's like Squeenix, obviously. Squeenix always is doing something. Fire Emblem. I don't play Fire Emblem. But it's cool. Is this new? This looks very different. This looks a lot like Octopath. But in like in a Fire Emblem. I assume this is Fire Emblem, or is this Dragon Quest? I feel so embarrassed. I can't remember whether this is a Dragon Quest theme or the Fire Emblem theme. I don't play JRPGs. I don't play JRPGs. I play Paper Mario, and I play Kingdom Hearts. Like it's even drawn like Bravely Default and Octopath Travel. It's like very similar. Yeah, it's Dragon Quest. Okay, I was gonna say, was this announced? Maybe it was announced and I just don't remember.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
The TV remote is way over there.
We'll also have a
I have to get up to get it.
Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Oh, see?
So please
See?
tune in for that as well.
So there's nothing. So we're getting
What you
nothing.
just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from
We're getting no Switch 2. Come on, I want
The
it.
character appeared at the end.
I want it right
Nintendo
now.
waits. We hope you're excited for more information in the
I
future.
want Switch 2, and I want it,
Okay.
and I want
let's see
it.
the first batch of headlines.
What could you announce? I'm surprised, man. You can't.
Dire Straits.
Is this that one submarine game on Wii U? Or is this a new game?
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
What is this? It's interesting.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series.
Okay, more RPGs.
You are
It's like I don't dislike. I don't know. I just find it hard to get into because it is foreign to me in a lot of ways. And they are very dense. And it's I have a respect for them, but it's also like intimidating to like commit to something like an RPG.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
For a second, I was like VR, but I was like, why would they do VR at the end of the Switch's life?
To the truth.
But it's like that was something I was surprised they never even really experimented with outside of Labo.
Reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
And I was kind of anticipating them to like switch
No sleep for
2. I would think like leaning into VR would be a big thing,
on the Nintendo Switch
but so far they haven't suggested that whatsoever. But that would be such like that would sell systems, making a console that is like a home console, like a hybrid console that is portable, and then it's also like VR, like decent, like give it a decent screen resolution. So it's like, you know, it's not as bad as like the Switch Switch Labo resolution, like decent resolution.
HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
You could I don't know, I think it would sell. I think it would really sell. It would have a niche not a niche market appeal. I don't know what you call it. Like it would fill
But unbeknownst to
a
us,
lot. It would
we also
like you could get a Switch 2
as a devil summoner.
and you could just play it for normal Switch 2 games, but then also it's like VR.
Cases.
Like that would sell. That would sell. Like people already go out of their way to buy VR, but it's like expensive. Just imagine consolidating the price by having it be one system. Like I think that would.
Key to victory.
I'm surprised they haven't done that. Maybe they'll announce that as a feature. but
Teams can
I'm
also be
I'm
useful
skeptical
outside of battle.
because I so far all we really know about is like the Joy-Cons are mice. That's like it.
Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch. June
Interesting.
19th.
I want to get into playing some mystery games. I like the idea of mystery.
Consume darkness.
Oh, we saw some of this
You
game
have been summoned
last
to
time, and I
strange
thought it was a different
alien
game
world.
that I saw in like a Sony State of Play. Oh yeah, it's the Pac-Man.
But who is this?
It's the
spiritless
weird
sledge?
Pac-Man
In
game.
a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
It's so weird. It's weird on so many levels because like
You can phase shift and combine
Is
with
this
Puck
based
to
on
explore areas you couldn't reach
the next,
before.
is it called next? Yeah, I think it's called Next Level. Is this based on the Next Level
The creatures
short film,
inhabiting this
or
world
was the Next Level short film based on this project?
Facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form.
That wasn't in, that was that in the, that, I don't think that was in the Next Level short. That's cool.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources.
That is, yeah, that was not in it. That is new. I do think the art style, like,
Work to uncover Puck's true goal
I like the idea of like a painterly
and
sort of
devour enemies to survive in
style,
this cruel world.
but it does look
Experience a dark
like a
twist
bit
of
on the
Puck
cheaper
Batman
side,
when
which is kind of weird
Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch
to like see that from Namco. Like this is a Pac-Man game, and it kind of looks like it could be like a game on the iPad.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch.
But I'm curious how it will play. If it'll be like Metroidvania.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack.
Interesting.
And if you string together combos with good
That's very interesting. It's all, I don't know if you call this
and get a big
it's like rhythm tactics.
from the horse
It's like a
riding
rhythm real-time tactics game.
Tatepon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
Why is my mouse so
Plus,
big?
features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, so is it a new game? It's an interesting. It's also Bandai Namco.
Welcome to Zephyr Town.
What is this?
A cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Harvest. Okay, I was gonna say, was this Harvest Moon?
First cropping up on the Nintendo
Another
system,
harvest.
this immersive
Another
no shortage of
Harvest
activities
Moon
to get
farming sim game. Like it's only like the 300th one.
into. Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
It's cute.
Then sell your produce and other
I've never
goods
played
at
one.
Tom's Weekly Bazaar.
So aside from Stardew Valley, and I had to
Bazaar
stop
sales grow,
because it
you'll
felt I
head
was
to the
getting
once
stressed.
famous market.
It's weird. Like so many other people talk about how Stardew Valley is
You
like
can also get to know the
relaxing.
locals.
It's not for me because I'm super OCD, and it's like I want to get as much done in the day as possible, and there's a lot of busy work you have to do. Like you can automate your farm,
Conditions can make
but I don't know. I just had like a really hard time getting it automated because it's like the store was always closed. I couldn't buy stuff from the store.
the winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins.
Like the
when
lady at the store, the farm store, she's always
Grand Bazaar
she's
launches
always
on
gone, and it's
Nintendo
like,
Switch
why?
system August 27th.
it's like you have a store. Do you want me to buy stuff?
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
It's cute. There's so many games. It's like I want to maybe I want to try that, but it's like I have so many games. I have games I already own and I haven't played them yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! It looks good. I will say, is the aliasing like worse than the first trailer? There she is. Oh, oh my god. No way, Mercy.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Wow.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle.
So is it
A
open?
colossal tree at its center.
So is it open?
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Can I do this? I just want to see if that makes a difference.
The path forward.
This also was the stream, so it might be lower frame rate and stuff.
She's
Like it's not the
alone.
dedicated upload.
Abhorrent alien creatures.
Whoa! Yes! Yes! Okay, was this something I talked about? Okay, this was... I don't know if this was something I talked about, but... I almost wanted to do a video on it, like a video essay on it. I never did because I never got my video essay channel up and running because the essay I started with ended up... It's like 4 years. It's been 4 years since I started this one essay. I chose the hardest essay to write. But, something I did want to make an essay about at that point is I think there's a secret sauce that Metroid has been missing. Like a secret sauce. And some people might take that offensive. They're like, why? No, Metroid's already perfect. It's always been perfect. Like, this is just the fact that Metroid hasn't been Nintendo's most popular series or franchise. And it's not that because the games aren't good. They're incredibly well designed. But I think they've just been missing something, like a hook. Like, if you ask what the hook of Metroid is, for experienced Metroid fans, they're probably gonna say like the atmosphere or the lore. But going in as like a new player, what is the hook of Metroid? It doesn't really have like a solid hook, in my opinion. And to me, something I think Metroid has been missing, that like Metroid Dread specifically, like there's a reason Metroid Dread took off, like it caught on, in my opinion, and it's because it leaned into, I don't know if you like the horror aspect. Maybe horror is a strong word, but like sort of like the thriller aspect. The idea that like even though you are like this powerful bounty hunter, you're still vulnerable. There are still monsters out there that are dangerous and that are scary. And like fear has been, within the Metroid franchise. I'm not saying it hasn't been, but Metroid Dread was like one, like at least it was like the first Metroid I played where there was this tension. There was this really foreboding tension that kind of carried not the entire game, but most of the game with the Emmys. And Nintendo have gone on record, the developers of, I forget who exactly, but they've gone on record saying that Metroid was heavily inspired by Alien. And I just think it just makes sense, in my opinion, to lean into that, to go for the more scary elements, lead into like fear, like you're on this beautiful planet, but also there are things that will murder you. That's just such a fun combination. And I think that would like give the series a lot more appeal. Like on the box, like you see Samus and it's like, oh, cool. Like something like Doom, like looking at Doom, I guess Doom is like something you could maybe compare sort of Metroid, but like even with Doom, it's apparent what the sort of the hook is. It's like it's gore, it's intensity and violence, and Metroid shares some DNA, but I'll say it doesn't come off as apparent. Like when you're a newcomer, like what the appeal of Metroid is, especially when you're just kind of looking at gameplay. It's really a series for those who Like once you get into it, you get into it. But it's hard to like explain to others like what the draw is. And I think just having that extra hook to draw people in and then help them get into, you know, all the other elements that make Metroid good. I think that's what Metroid needs. And that was something I wanted to make a video about. And I never did. And now Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. And it's probably going to do all the things I just said. But yeah, it's like that's something I would like to see more from the series. Is just tension, just dread. The dread, for the lack of a better word. I would really like to see almost like a Mario Rabbids style Metroid game. Does that sound weird? But instead of it just being like focused on combat, it's almost like Alien Isolation, where you are being hunted by creatures and you have to like defend, you have to hide behind cover and stuff. And we do see a bit of that in the original Metroid Prime Metroid Prime 4 trailer. To be fair, it's like the middle of a war zone when that happens. But I'm curious. I want to wrap this up. But like I'm curious where they will go with Metroid Prime 4, and I'm hoping they take it, they make it scary. They make it a little scary. And add some dread. Inject some more dread into it, because I think that is a secret sauce that just really worked. Like, these monsters look like Xenomorphs. I'm sorry. It's just really cool. Look at that. Yeah, these are like all new monsters. And they all look really, really scary. It looks like a game that would have come out on PS3, honestly.
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
Why is she purple?
Psychic abilities.
Didn't you already have those?
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms.
Oh, those are interesting.
And
That's ooh.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power.
Whoa. That's kind of OP. I mean, maybe it takes a ton of energy to do.
Upon Samus.
So where does this take place in the timeline? Whoa, wait, what? What is that? She got a thing in her forehead. Wow, oh my god, the visuals, oh my gosh. Ooh, oh, that's Mouse. That is the Mouse, 1000%.
After being summoned to Vuros, the threads intertwining beyond space and time.
So what was that? That was not a Chozo.
A new
What was that? What is happening? What is happening? And it's cool they're doing the Chozo language thing. I assume that's Chozo. What else would it be? Would they really make a whole new language? But like the Chozo language, I'm rewinding. I'm sorry, I'm rewinding this. Oh, the alias thing kind of the alias thing sucks. Don't like that. I don't like the aliasing. But Switch 2 hopefully will have no more aliasing. Aliasing will be gone. There is like some weird frame rate stuttering. I don't know if that's just my computer taking the shit. Or the stream, or the game.
Jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Tree. Why the tree was
planet that she was unexpectedly transported to.
There's that thing. What is that?
Stone figures and other relics to carve a path.
It looks like an axolotl. I'm very curious how this works under the hood compared to
alien creatures
the other games.
are waiting to strike.
Like, is it completely from the ground up? Is it running on Nintendo's modern engines, or is it like they somehow repurposed the old engines? Because it looks almost indistinguishable from the Prime 1 remaster,
She explores the planet.
which was just the old game, but it was like
And ancient powers.
running natively.
Abilities.
So this is interesting. I don't want to reveal too much about my personal projects, but like that is literally almost an idea
They also allow
that I was thinking about adding
with the power
in one of my own games, like as a puzzle mechanic, like
bestowed upon Samus.
moving power around, like power sources, like almost like keys and doors, but instead of unlocking, it's just kind of like you move it around and it changes how something is powered. What is that? What are you? This is beautiful. Like, I'm just so curious about how it works on the hood, like,
What will be her
especially like the Metroid ball, like the Metroid, but I'm pausing it. Like the Metroid ball, like how the Metroid ball works. That was, there's some very interesting developer stories behind that. Like the only reason that Metroid Prime exists is like Miyamoto didn't want to like greenlight it until or unless the moving around in morph ball mode felt good to use. And so they had this one developer, and he basically programmed the whole entire thing himself in a way that like satisfied Miyamoto. But then this developer, because he didn't work on the Metroid Prime like through the entirety of its development, he wasn't credited in the credits for the game. Like basically the guy, the reason that Metroid Prime exists, the one like developer, basically is the reason this game exists. He wasn't credited in the credits for the game, and that kind of sucks. And I don't know if that was really something Nintendo did on purpose, but it's just like it's. I feel like if you work on a project, it doesn't matter when you leave the project, you should be credited. That's my opinion. And I know in Japan there is some cultural weirdness about being credited on a project. I think it doesn't matter the context, culturally or not. I think it's dumb. Like you work on something, you should get credit for working on it. And I am wondering, like, under the hood, did they recreate like how different will controlling the morph ball feel? Is it literally the same? Like, did they somehow lift all the code? Do they have the code and they like copied it verbatim, the code, so it controls basically the same? Or did they do something new to it where it will feel different? Also, what is that? Do you see that going on? You see that? I know I didn't intend for this to be an analysis, but like look at what is this? Is this supposed to be reflection? This looks like there's some funky stuff happening in her brain, but maybe it's just the reflection being weird. Also, is this a new? I mean, for sure that wasn't there before. So I'm wondering how that happened. Like, did Silex do that? I don't like how did this happen? What happened for this to happen? Also, what does this mean going forward? Like, is this going to be a permanent thing in her helmet now? That's the mouse. That's 100. That's 1000% the mouse.
will be her fate after being summoned to
I will say. I almost want to say.
threads intertwining beyond space.
I have to see it in person, honestly, like in my hand. I have to have the game in my hands. But I almost want to say Metroid Prime Remastered looks better. I don't know if that's scandalous to say, but I feel like I don't know. To be fair, it's like an old game. But like Metroid Prime Remastered didn't even have a large team. But it just looks hold on. Okay. I just want to finish my thought before I freak the fuck out. Okay. I think this game still looks amazing, but I just think, I don't know, something about Metroid Prime Remastered just looks, it's just the best looking game on Switch. And obviously there's a lot of compression, but I don't know. I'm hoping like I'll play it and I'll like my worry will go away. It's not even really, it's just like a nitpick. It's just me being nitpicky. Wanting the game to look like as good as possible. It already looks amazing. I just stop complaining. Oh my god! Oh, that's so cool. She looks like a car.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
She looks like a car.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay.
I'm surprised. That's it?
Some more headlines.
Hold on. Okay, like they showed off, you know, some decent stuff. But like,
Stir up some mischief?
I thought this already came out. Is this Plucky Squire? No, this is a different game. Okay, I'm gonna talk about.
Shop that transformed into a magical potion.
I thought they would show off more.
Newest potionista of the
What the
cursed
frick
path.
is this?
You'll craft concoctions for Disney villains. And
What?
get to know them in a
This
new
is so
light.
stupid, but also I love it.
To brew all sorts of strange
Am I gonna buy it?
Then
Probably
serve
not.
to
But this is the
villainous visitors
this is
who
the
Earth
stupidest
and
thing I've ever
Asgard.
seen in my life, and it's amazing.
You can
This
upgrade
is
your
so
ingredients to
stupid.
create some wildly wicked creations.
Oh my god.
The potions you make
Oh my
include
cheeks.
each
I'm
custom
smiling so
source,
much. This is so.
leading to different
I cannot
outcomes
believe
every time
this
you
is
play.
like the most Tumblr thing
Mischief
that has
might
ever
happen.
been made.
Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on
That is
Nintendo Switch
amazing.
later today.
I'm kind of in my Disney hate phase right now because of just everything that has been happening. But like that's amazing.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magic.
Oh my god, I can't believe that
During
happened.
class, use magic circles to perform rituals. Fly on brooms.
Oh my gosh, people are gonna love this. This is gonna be the new Stardew Valley. This is gonna take off immediately. This is gonna be a big thing. Witchy stuff, and then also it's like Stardew Valley.
Hang out with friends at their home.
Yeah, the frame rate. What is with the frame rate? Is it just my computer taking the shit? Or is it this stream?
Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original.
Whoa, you got. Oh!
Plus,
That's cool.
up to 4 players can make
That's so cool. Okay, this is gonna take off already. This is so cool. That's so
Explore the
cool.
world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for
I never
this
watched-
spellbinding journey?
I never watched any like
Enrollment begins
what is it?
in Witchbrook.
Little Witch
Find out
Academia
Nintendo Switch
or Harry Potter. I'm for sure not gonna watch Harry Potter now. Now that I know that the author is a terrible person.
arcade games.
But like I didn't grow up with any of that stuff, so it's kind of weird. It's like there is a, it's like a nostalgia for something I never had. I don't
You'll
know.
explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use
What?
its abilities
This
to
looks so
find
cool.
your own
It's
path through the
DuckTales.
enchanting world. Can you uncover the
Okay, this looks good. I want this. Okay, you know what? This looks great. Is this like a Hollow Knight? Is this like a DuckTales Hollow Knight? What the fuck? What was that?
Anniversary of Gradius.
What was that? I'm rewinding. Okay, but I wanted to say, what was I saying before? Something about Metroid. I don't remember anymore. What is this? The art style is cute, and I like
In
it.
adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder
And the animation's good. It's almost like
Upgrade your
Cuphead.
trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you
Oh, and the camera. Do you see how the camera was swaying? That looked like a sunken ship and the camera was swaying. That's so good.
Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch
look at the animation. This is like Cuphead. Cuphead, Hollow Knight.
40th anniversary
and DuckTales
of
had a-
Gradius with
had a
collection
child.
of arcade shoot 'em up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander.
You know what I want to play? I want to play Toho. I've never played Toho, but I don't know where to start. Because there's like a million games. And it's like I prefer playing on a console
Salamander 2.
than a PC. I should get in the habit of playing PC games because there's so many great games on PC. But I don't know. It's like you have to
Plus, take the helm
set up the computer. It's just like, well, I want to play it on the TV, and then also I could play it portably if I wanted to.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding
What?
buttons in
Was
each
this
lane to
announced?
fight monsters in
That's cool.
rhythm-based
Crypt of the
combat.
Necro Dancer just keeps going.
Boss battles,
Oh my gosh, that's cool. Am I gonna buy this? Probably not. I still haven't even played the original game, but it's just like really cool. Oh, it's battling!
And be on the lookout for more DLC.
And also Pizza Guy. I forget what his name is.
Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch.
They have Battleline and Pizza Guy.
Let's see what's in store.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot about the Hello Kitty game that a lot of people are playing. I don't know if it's any good, but it's like
Welcome to Tamagotchi
people are talking about it.
a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Tamagotchi.
Stores galore.
What is Tamagotchi? Oh yeah, Tamagotchis are the little pets you have, right? Am I wrong? Little pets, like very Y2K little pets you had on a necklace.
12 wonderful stores need your help.
I didn't know they had games.
Provide good customer service.
That makes sense.
And upgrade each shop.
Can you put your creature pet in your little locket thing? Will they die?
Livelier than before.
They die in the game, they die in real life.
With new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming.
Are these Tamagotchi or Tamagotchis?
When Tamagotchi Plaza launches on
It has the thingy.
June 27th.
I don't know. Oh yeah, new Pokemon. We already saw this though. I didn't react to it because I don't play Pokemon. I'm waiting for the time when they make a game and it's like it's a game and it runs and it's real. Like it's a real game. Like there were some quality assurance standards.
Pokemon series.
Like I have Yellow. I tried playing Yellow. I didn't get that far in it.
Partner Pokemon.
Again, Pokemon was one of those things I wish I grew up with. I did watch the anime a bit,
It also appeared in the Pokemon action,
but
Pokemon
I
Legends,
grew up
Lumio City.
in a family that didn't let me play Pokemon.
People and Pokemon to coexist. A company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an
And I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's been so long,
We'll get a glimpse into the lives of the
you know,
Pokemon
is it too late for me to get into Pokemon? And then also, I'm waiting for them to just make a game and for me to be like, yes, this is a game worth $60. Like they've quality tested
These
this.
areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live
And like this
comfortably.
game so far seems the most promising. I might get this one. Either this or Arceus, but I heard Arceus is bare bones in some places. But I do like...
But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get
I do like you can run around and the Pokemon actually follow you. And like I've been keeping up with the Pokemon drama for a lot. For someone who's never really
some of them can
delved into Pokemon. I've kept up with the drama. Just because like I'm a game developer or I want to be a game developer. So it's interesting
Lumio City.
to me.
But when night falls,
Just like Pikmin.
city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted,
That is one thing, because it's one thing where like so much about this game, it just feels like it is more in my ballpark.
at the right moment,
All the little quality of life fixes that have taken them 30 years to add
mega
to a game.
evolution, some Pokemon can power up even
But I am wondering like what it is I would even want from a Pokemon game. Like if I was put in charge
to rank A.
to make a Pokemon game, as someone who's never played Pokemon, what would I really want from
Who reach the
Pokemon?
top are said to have a wish granted.
Because I think those answers come easy for people who've played the games. But what about someone who is a newcomer?
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets.
Like would I get bored of the catching is what I'm wondering. Because Pokemon is basically, the entire thing is like you're battling to catch. Or you're battling to like get a badge and get access to another area to catch and to battle. Like would I want more than just that from a Pokemon game? I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would
Please be on the
still find it
lookout for
enjoyable.
more information in the future. Next,
But like questions like that are one reason I haven't gotten into it. Is I'm just afraid to jump into anything I haven't played before.
The game you're about to see
Hey, wait. Is this Rhythm Heaven?
doesn't have a big, epic story. But what it
New
does
Rhythm
have is
Heaven?
lots of
When was the
fun
last Rhythm Heaven?
You wanna see?
I thought I thought Rhythm Heaven, like something happened, like the studio
Just press the
died.
button
Am I
to jump through
wrong?
the ring.
Like something happened. Or there wasn't Rhythm Heaven for a long time.
It sounds easy.
Have I ever played Rhythm Heaven? I don't think so. I watched a lot of videos
Might even be able to play
on Rhythm Heaven when I was like younger because there's just like a lot of funny like reaction videos. People trying to like failing at Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm, with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Yay! It is new Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
So like what happened? So now I want to know, like, is this a new developer or the same developer? Like what happened?
Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Oh,
Please take a look.
okay. Please transfer it all switch to.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Ooh,
Well, here's what we came up with.
your account linked to your account.
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
So I imagine you have to link your account.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as
And like, yeah,
virtual
any
game cards on a
any
dedicated
user on the
management
system that
screen.
it's downloaded, like the primary system, can play it on that system.
Load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Wait, what? Does that just mean like archive? What does that mean? What? Hold on.
If you games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
What? I don't understand that yet.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load
Okay.
it to the second.
Oh,
Now you can
So it's
play
not
this
just
game on
account
separate
linked, it's
systems
like-
wherever and whenever you want. Just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
so you can't play them at the same
Game cards,
time.
You can freely load and arrange which games you play.
That makes
onto
sense.
two systems.
That makes sense. But like, what if you're not on the internet?
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also
Yeah, I am confused about like, what if you're not on the internet?
Account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Also, like, wait, also, but also, like, what if something? Okay, well, you have two systems. Like before, isn't it just linked to your account? Like, I think it's already linked to your account. You do have to. Well, it's linked to your system and your account. But like, what if you have two systems and then something happens to one system and all the games are on that system and you want to transfer them to your new system because you bought them, but you can't because the other system, you can't access the system because it's dead. Then what? Like Steam, like you can just like boot up Steam and you can play the games. It doesn't matter. I feel like maybe they'll explain it. It'll be more like Steam. But the way it's sounding, it doesn't sound like Steam, where it's just linked to your account. I feel like it should just be linked to your account, and you should have like what's called, you know, your dedicated system, I guess, where only where anyone on that system that's your marked as the dedicated system from which the games are assigned can play it even if they don't have like a Nintendo account. But only you can play those games on a different system that are linked to your account. Does that make sense? That is how I would do it.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only land
Wait,
one game.
wait. Okay, so this is kind of crazy. Actually, hold the phone. This is kind of crazy. Does this exist? Hold on. I don't even think you can you do this on Steam? Hold on, someone just messaged me. No, okay. I don't even think this is huge. Hold on. Everything before, I was like, I don't know if I like the sound of this. This is huge, though.
Family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
You can lend a digital game. But it's local wireless. It's local wireless only. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. What if you live far away? But still, it's like loaning a game digitally. That's badonkers. That's like like you can just someone like you have a friend. It doesn't even have to be like your literal friend or literal family, obviously, in your family plan. Like I have my friends in my family plan. So it's like you can just have friends and it's like they want to play a game, but you know, they don't have the game and they don't really necessarily want to buy it. And normally they would have to play it on your system. Because you can't like trade your digital game, lend them your digital game, but now you can. That's really cool. That's kind of crazy.
Choose the title you're lending.
That's such a it's weird. I wouldn't expect Nintendo to do that, but simultaneously, it's like the most Nintendo thing ever. Like it's because it is so unorthodox. It makes sense that Nintendo would do it, but also this is so user friendly. I'm surprised Nintendo did it. Like they still could maybe make it a bit more user friendly in the sense that it's like you can like make it like Steam, where it doesn't matter what system you're on as long as you're signed into your account, that you can download and play this game. But it's like it's assigned to your account and a specific system. In the case of like, because like with PC, you don't have a specific system necessarily, but you have one account. But on a console, you have multiple accounts. So it makes sense to, you know, have it be sort of a joint operation thing. But this is still really cool.
And who you're lending it to.
It says lend to a family member, lend to another system. Wait, can you just lend to another system? That would be crazy. You could technically, like when you say lend, is that like permanent? Like if you wanted it to be permanent, could you just like sell your digital game to someone? Like say, hey, give me a $50 bill. I'll just give you my digital game. And then you do it. And then they have the game. That would be insane. Because again, I think on Steam maybe you can resell games, like digital games. I might be wrong about that. I know you can sell others, like badges and stuff, but like I think Steam's like the only place where you can sell used digital games. So if that's the case here, that would be crazy.
They can now play on their own system.
I haven't played a lot of Mario Wonder. I should get back into Mario Wonder.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Oh, okay.
Making digital games even easier to use.
But what if I want them to have a permanent? That's still cool.
Virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems.
It is such a Nintendo thing.
Switch 2 systems.
It's such a weird Nintendo thing.
This feature
But normally, like
added via a system update.
in the old days, it would have been a lot more
Let's take a
clunky.
look at more Nintendo Switch games.
But like it's just like what I've loved about the Switch is stuff has become increasingly streamlined. But it's still very Nintendo. Oh, that game. There was like a big controversy. I don't remember exactly what it was about. I think it was about like the main developer or something. Where are we at? Okay, more than halfway over. What can they announce? There's nothing left. There's nothing. Slime Rancher? What was it? I didn't see what that was. Was that a new Slime Rancher? I have my microphone in the way, so I don't see everything on the screen yet.
Uncover history once more. An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
I don't know what that is.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer.
He's cool.
Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Their shoes. They have Kingdom Hearts shoes.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
They have some Ronald McDonald ass shoes.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
I don't hate it. I want to make clear. I think it's really funny.
Main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses.
Interesting.
What history
More
is
RPGs. I think would be cool to play, but I never will probably.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Whoa. Cool for those people.
Monumental adventures await.
Oh, this game. I was wanting to play this game.
Embark on peaceful journeys.
It
across
wasn't
series
on
of
the
beautiful
system yet?
puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover.
Oh, is it multiplayer too? I didn't know that.
To unfold.
Well, now I want it.
Monument Valley. Lead
Well,
the
now I
series
want it.
Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness.
Oh,
while
it's a
outsmarting
crow.
the enigmatic crow
There's
people.
crows in it.
A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child
Oh, she
unlock the
fell.
secrets of the sacred geometry.
Whoa,
Both
sacred
games
geometry.
contain all their additional
That's cool.
chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch. April
Ooh, I really like the second logo.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's like, is it a crown or are they holding hands?
Help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light. in
Uh-oh,
Monument
what?
Valley
A new one?
Setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
I even played the first one. I didn't even know there was a second one. And now you're like, here's a third one. More golf.
New entry in the Everybody's Golf
Dun,
series
dun.
is arriving onto Nintendo Switch.
I've heard this song somehow.
Time your button press just right and take your shot. Perform backspins, side spins,
That feels illegal.
special shots
That's cheating.
in the single-player challenge mode. Compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes or obstacles might fall. It's
Oh my god, it's the thing from
par for the course.
Space Odyssey.
Up to
The
5
obelisk.
golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play.
I can't think of anything more terrifying than playing golf and having the obelisk from 2001: A Space Odyssey
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo
falling
Switch
from the
this
sky.
series.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Oh no.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up two heroes from the roster of 15.
I haven't played a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. It was weird. I really liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid. I don't really.
To take on the challenge.
I don't know.
From close quarters combatants to aerial aces.
Like there's a lot of problems with just about any cartoon. I was really into like the Nickelodeon.
Take advantage of your team's strengths to
What was it? It was like the CGI. It was like the CGI one. That wasn't the only one I watched, but it was like
online co-op play.
it was the CGI one with
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe
with the
begins
cheese
when
phone.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch.
The cheese phone.
this holiday.
Truly an emergency.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
But like I feel like parts of it just didn't age well.
Different superheroes. Next,
And I don't know, it's just it's just one of those things where you grow up and you kind of grow away from things that you really were into as a kid. Like I was into Transformers. I don't know. Animal Crossing? What? Okay, what? No way, it's me. Is it Miitopia or is it
How refreshing.
It's like The Sims. It's like The Sims, but it's Mii's. This is gonna sell 1 billion copies. They even do like the Mii speech or the Sims speech.
Tomodachi life. Living the
Tomodachi. Tomodachi. I was gonna say, I was like, was it called Tomodachi? Because I was like confusing it with Tamagotchi. But Tomodachi Life, that's gonna be big. That was like really big on the 3DS.
Did you want to talk?
Ah. Glad that was only a dream.
that was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
Interesting.
First new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw
Yeah, some people are going to be going crazy for this. I don't know if I want to play it, but it's interesting.
We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
Oh, is that all? But I wanted more.
Final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
What are you talking about? Zelda movie?
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Why are you here?
Thank you for
Why are you here? What is it? Okay. Okay. This is either movie, theme park, or it's Switch 2. But they said they weren't. Would they lie? Would you lie to me, Shiggy? Would you lie? I don't know if I can. My heart can take it if I knew you lied to me.
watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Directly.
Now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions.
Oh, it's Pikmin.
In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Cool. So it's like,
Nintendo Today will be available.
so it's just like, I guess, your Twitter feed, but without Twitter.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Okay, that's all. Okay. It's still cool.
That's all for today's.
Okay. I was like, are you gonna show something crazy? No. Just another app. Well. Okay. That was the last Nintendo Direct. That was weird. That was a wild experience. It wasn't really, I don't want to downplay seeing Metroid Prime Beyond gameplay. But I will say just overall, it wasn't like going off with a bang, this presentation. I feel like the last presentation did a bit more. But it was still a good presentation, very solid presentation. Is there anything else I want to say? I think it's funny that they designed an app so you never have to use Twitter again. Oh yeah, by the way, I am on Blue Sky. I haven't been active there recently, but yeah, I just stopped using Twitter entirely. Never gonna use Twitter again. I just think it's really funny that they're just like, let's just create an app that consolidates all our Nintendo news to one place so we don't have to rely on other websites. Just one big giant place where we can just post our stuff. That's cool. Metroid Beyond Prime Beyond looks amazing. Very pleased. Very excited to see Arlo's reaction to that. Metroid Prime Beyond looks great. We got this. Gaston, isn't it? So I'm already like, I'm kind of interested. I kind of want to try it. I've never played one of these sort of weird coffee shop games, but it seems really funny. You got Facilier in there, you got Gaston in there. For some reason, the magic mirror is there. It just looks, to me, that was like, this was surprisingly the most standout part of the entire presentation. It's so stupid, but I think that's what makes it great. Yeah, there's other stuff I will probably talk some more. I'm really excited for Switch 2. That's all. Nothing else I think I can really say that I wouldn't want to say. You know, before watching the Switch 2, like doing a dedicated video for that. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe and like and whatever. Leave comments, your thoughts. Let me know if my mic quality is garbage. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.